Orvar, the All-Form. Orvar is a shape-shifting spirit born from the chaotic energies of Kaldheim's cosmos. It embodies transformation and mimicry, existing as a reflection of the world rather than a singular fixed entity. As a commander, Orvar offers immense value by turning simple targeted spells into engines of replication. Its ability to generate token copies of permanents ensures adaptability, resilience, and explosive growth across different stages of the game. A clone-themed Orvar deck leverages cards like Phantasmal Image and Spark Double to amplify its replicating power. By combining these with efficient targeting spells, the strategy overwhelms opponents through compounded duplication and flexible board presence. Combo ideas for Orvar decks. Combo number 1, Orvar, the All-Form. Plus, Peregrine Drake, plus, Mind Games. Required conditions: 1. Orvar the All-Form is on your battlefield. 2. Peregrine Drake is on your battlefield. 3. Mind Games is in your hand. 4. You control at least 5 lands that can tap to produce at least 2 generic mana, and 2 blue mana. Activating the combo. 1. Activate up to 5 lands you control by tapping them. 2. Cast Mind Games with buyback, targeting Peregrine Drake. 3. Orvar's first ability triggers, then create a token copy of Peregrine Drake. 4. When the Peregrine Drake token enters the battlefield, it triggers, then untap up to 5 lands. 5. Resolve Mind Games, return it to your hand, and tap Peregrine Drake. 6. Repeat. Combo results: 1. Infinite creature tokens. 2. Infinite ETB triggers. 3. Infinite Mage Craft triggers. 4. Infinite Storm Count. Combo number 2, Hullbreaker Horror, plus, Sol Ring. Required conditions: 1. Hullbreaker Horror is on your battlefield. 2. Sol Ring is on your battlefield. 3. Permanent that can be cast using a colorless mana or less, from your hand. Activating the combo. 1. Activate Sol Ring by tapping it. 2. Cast a permanent that can be cast using a colorless mana or less. 3. Hullbreaker Horror triggers, then return Sol Ring from the battlefield to your hand. 4. Cast Sol Ring. 5. Hullbreaker Horror triggers again, then return the permanent you cast in Step 2 from the battlefield to your hand. 6. Repeat. Combo results: 1. Infinite colorless mana. 2. Infinite storm count. Combo number 3, Archeomancer, plus, Coveted Jewel, plus, Ghostly Flicker. Required conditions: 1. Archeomancer is on your battlefield. 2. Coveted Jewel is on your battlefield. 3. Ghostly Flicker is in your hand. Activating the combo. 1. Activate Coveted Jewel by tapping it. 2. Cast Ghostly Flicker, blinking Archeomancer and Coveted Jewel. 3. When Coveted Jewel enters the battlefield, it triggers, causing you to draw 3 cards. 4. When Archeomancer enters the battlefield, it triggers, returning Ghostly Flicker from your graveyard to your hand. 5. Repeat. Combo results: 1. Infinite card draw. 2. Infinite draw triggers. 3. Near infinite ETB triggers. 4. Near infinite LTB triggers. 5. Near infinite Mage Craft triggers. 6. Near infinite storm count. Combo number 4, Dramatic Reversal, plus, Isochron Scepter. Required conditions: 1. Isochron Scepter is on your battlefield. 2. Dramatic Reversal is imprinted by Isochron Scepter. 3. Non-land permanents you control can tap to produce at least 2 generic mana. Activating the combo. 1. Activate all mana producing non-land permanents you control by tapping them. 2. Activate Isochron Scepter and tap it, then cast a copy of Dramatic Reversal without paying its mana cost. 3. Resolve the copy of Dramatic Reversal, then untap all non-land permanents you control, including Isochron Scepter. 4. Repeat. Combo results: 1. Infinite Mage Craft triggers. 2. Infinite Storm Count. 3. Infinite mana that non-land permanents you control can produce. 4. Infinite untap of non-land permanents you control. Combo number 5, Displacer Kitten, plus Throne of Eldraine plus Whim of Volrath. Required conditions: 1. Displacer Kitten is on your battlefield. 2. Throne of Eldraine is on your battlefield. 3. Whim of Volrath is in your hand. 4. Throne of Eldraine's chosen color is blue. Activating the combo: 1. Activate Throne of Eldraine's first ability by tapping it. 2. Cast Whim of Volrath with buyback, targeting Displacer Kitten. 3. Displacer Kitten triggers, blinking Throne of Eldraine. 4. When Throne of Eldraine enters the battlefield, choose color blue. 5. Resolve Whim of Volrath, then return it to your hand. 6. Repeat. Combo results: 1. Infinite Magecraft triggers. 2. Infinite Storm Count. 3. Infinite ETB triggers. 4. Infinite LTB triggers. 5. Infinite blinking of non-land permanents you control. 6. Infinite colored mana that can only be spent to cast mono-colored spells.
Hi Commander, if you are new here, welcome to our channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. Enjoy!
Non-game changer spells that are commonly found in Orvar decks. The Suvan Duplimancy. Parallel copy engines. Both Orvar and Duplimancy create token copies when you cast targeted spells, effectively doubling the output from a single cheap instant or sorcery. Clone Amplification. When applied to clone creatures such as Spark Double, the combined effects generate layers of duplication that quickly escalate board presence. Efficient Scaling. Low-cost targeting spells become powerful engines of advantage, enabling the deck to snowball in value and overwhelm opponents with multiplied permanents. Mind Games. Repeatable targeting. With buyback, Mind Games can be cast repeatedly, ensuring a steady stream of triggers for Orvar to create token copies of your permanents. Clone Multiplication. Targeting clone creatures such as Spark Double with Mind Games allows Orvar to replicate them continuously, compounding the clone theme. Utility and Disruption. Beyond fueling Orvar, the spell can also disrupt opponents by tapping key permanents while still advancing your board through token generation. Thermal Flux. Cost-effective Orvar trigger. Thermal Flux is an inexpensive instant that targets a permanent, so casting it on a clone creature reliably generates Orvar triggers to produce additional copies. Flexible targeting for clones. Because it can target any snow or non-snow permanent, the spell lets you choose which clone or utility permanent to duplicate depending on board state. Card Advantage and Tempo. The delayed draw helps sustain your spell density, and the instant speed permits you to create Orvar triggers on opponents' turns or in response to interaction, preserving tempo while gaining value. Dream's Grip. Low-cost trigger. At only 1 blue mana, Dream's Grip is a highly efficient way to target your permanents, consistently activating Orvar's copy ability. Clone Utility. Targeting a clone creature produces additional copies, while the tap-and-tap effect adds flexibility to manage your board. Scalable Advantage. With Entwine, you can maximize value by targeting the same clone creature multiple ways, compounding Orvar's triggers for exponential replication. Hidden Strings. Multiple triggers. By targeting to permanents, Hidden Strings can produce multiple Orvar triggers, generating multiple clones from a single cast. Recurring Value. Cipher enables repeated casting whenever the encoded creature connects, sustaining a steady flow of new token copies over time. Clone Acceleration. Encoding this spell onto a clone creature creates a loop of consistent replication, ensuring the deck scales rapidly in board presence. Twiddle. Cheap and flexible trigger. At just 1 blue mana, Twiddle is an efficient spell that reliably targets permanents, activating Orvar's ability for low mana investment. Clone Replication. Casting it on a clone creature produces additional copies, further amplifying the deck's cloning strategy. Utility on board. Beyond fueling Orvar, Twiddle offers versatility by tapping down threats or untapping key mana sources, supporting both tempo and resource acceleration. Clock Spinning. Reliable targeting spell. Since it targets a permanent, Clock Spinning triggers Orvar to create a token copy, keeping the clone engine active. Repeatable Replication. With buyback, the spell can be recast multiple times, generating consistent Orvar triggers and compounding board presence. Counter Utility. Beyond cloning, it can manipulate loyalty, +1/+1 counters, or suspend counters, adding utility while still driving the deck's replication strategy. Whim of Volrath. Consistent targeting. As a cheap instant that targets a permanent, Whim of Volrath reliably triggers Orvar to produce token copies, fitting seamlessly into the clone strategy. Repeatable Engine. The buyback ability ensures it can be cast repeatedly, fueling Orvar's replication loop and maintaining steady clone generation. Incidental Utility. While primarily used for cloning, its text-changing ability can occasionally disrupt opponents' strategies or enhance interactions with your own permanents. Peregrine Drake. Mana Engine. Cloning Peregrine Drake with Orvar generates multiple untapped triggers, effectively refunding or producing excess mana to cast more spells. Combo Potential. With cheap targeting spells and recursion, repeated copies of Peregrine Drake can create infinite mana, enabling game-ending plays. Clone Amplification. Combining Drake's untap effect with other clone creatures accelerates resource production, ensuring the Orvar deck maintains both tempo and explosive scaling. Archeomancer. Spell Recursion. Cloning Archeomancer with Orvar allows repeated recovery of key targeting spells, ensuring the engine of duplication never runs dry. Combo Enabler. With buyback or recursion spells, multiple Archeomancer copies can set up infinite loops for spells and value. Clone Synergy. Replicating Archeomancer alongside other clone creatures guarantees redundancy, sustaining spell-based strategies central to Orvar's game plan. Post your commander on the comments section below, and we will create a video like this for you. Thank you for watching.